Hello, beauties. Rev Roni here. Blessings that this finds you having enjoyed a beautiful week up until now. So, in honor of the premiere of Sanctuary Soul Sanctuary's first metaphysical ministry service, which is happening Monday, February 13th, I believe. Yay! So exciting. I thought that it would be apropos to have a little metaphysical discussion. So, speaking of on that level, I wanted to look at creation, and where creation actually happens and takes place, as we're all creating in every millisecond of every millisecond of every millisecond. We are creators. Life is the result of our creation. And how do we do that, and where does that come from? A lot of times we focus on that which is created, the end result. And we have been taught to focus on what's out there, which is the end result, that which is created, as opposed to where the creation actually happens, which is not out there. It's on a metaphysical level. So metaphysical, it's not physical, it is beyond the physical, esoteric, ethereal. So you can't touch it, taste it, smell it. You can feel it esoterically, but metaphysical means beyond that. So often, as I was saying, we have been taught to focus on the end result, the physical, as opposed to how creation actually happens, which is the metaphysical. Now, I'm using these words, metaphysical, esoteric, but really I can take this all down and bring it into much more just everyday language and make it easier, because oftentimes a lot of that which we regard as being spiritual, and a whole slew of other words one may choose to bring forth, are actually quite scientific. Indeed, science and spirit are quite on par with one another. They're both, after all, looking into, talking about, focused on life and the meaning of life and the purpose of life, and understanding it and giving direction and guidance regarding it. So when I'm telling you that creation happens on a metaphysical level, if I were to make it more scientific based for you, or more just common language, anything that comes into being, whether it's a company, like a big, massive corporation, or a baby, or the idea to come up with sticky notepad thingies. It's an idea. I just gave it away in what I just said. It all starts as an idea. It all starts as a feeling of desire, of wanting, of inspiration. It's not seen out here. It's experienced in here. We think about it. We feel good about it. We get excited, and we want to take the actions, which come last, to manifest it physically. But in order to get to that last stage of the physical, we have to go through all of this other stuff first before anything else. Without this first, there is no physical. So it's important to have that comprehension, that understanding, that you cannot be focusing so exclusively on the physical. You cannot always be focusing on the do, action, action, action as a physical realization. Action, action, action is also mental and emotional and spiritual. It's just a different kind of action. And not only is it a different kind of action, but I'm going to be so bold as to state, it is the more powerful action, for it is the spark, the seed, the actual creation itself, without which the physical would not be. So we need to be also shifting our focus a little bit more into what's happening here as opposed to out there, because what happens out there starts in here. And of course, this we may discuss infinitum with respect to things like the law of attraction and manifesting our desires, so on and so forth. But I just wanted to give a little ditty for today because, again, all of these lovely subjects about us and life, the magnificence of it all, we can be here for hundreds of thousands of years, as philosophers have been so discussing and as we have all been so pondering. So until next time, blessings to one and all for a magnificent now always, and may that which you are receiving, the inspirations, the ponderings, the thoughts, the feelings you are choosing to focus on, be chosen consciously and be those that imbue you with absolutely beautiful blossoming bliss. Mwah! Bliss kiss in Lakesha Lakin. Namaste. Until next time.